Welcome to the Day's Gonna End podcast, the only podcast right at the end of the day.
Day's gonna end.
I'm Jumanji, and this is Regulus, and we are both filming this while completely nude at our desks. So let's get right into it.
It's always good to start with the truth.
A good
Beginning of
truth.
the podcast.
I have another Would You Rather, bud.
I'm here for it.
This is one I cooked up while I was sitting at work.
I genuinely can't wait.
All right. Would you rather your toilet be sentient and talk to you with a super, weeb anime girl voice, and it is mortified every single time you use the toilet, absolutely scarred every single time you decide to use the toilet? Or all of your pots and pans are sentient and have real feelings, so they constantly scream when you're using them. If you're cutting with the cutting board, the knife is screaming because it's cutting into the food and it's stabbing its friend repeatedly, all that.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah?
Have you ever been committed?
No. Not
You ever
entirely.
been tested? I need to talk to your parents. I know your parents. I know
Well,
your
then you
wife.
should know why
I know.
this question exists.
I don't understand what's wrong with you, and I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like being put in this position.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like what's going on right now. Usually, your would you rather's are fun. This isn't fun. This is
This is a great one.
Well, I'll probably get used to the anime girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just gonna have and it's not even Japanese, real Japanese. It's some Western girl trying to do the whole kawaii desu fucking voice constantly.
I get up in the middle of the night and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a rough one. Regulus-chan, please don't poop in me.
Open up your mouth.
Baka, no. Okay, well, I'll shit outside. I don't care. Whatever.
That's fair.
Wipe my ass with leaves from now on.
I'd take
Go to Mickey D's and get my food.
Just to take a shit. I'd take the sentient cookware.
Yeah, you do quite a bit of cooking.
Every time, So every time I'm boiling water, just
So no more slow cooker for you, because that's.
Well, I'm not usually home while the slow cooker's going, so it's whoever else is fucking having to deal with it.
The police come over. Excuse me, sir. Someone being murdered, and you're it's my slow cooker.
They don't believe me. I bring them in, and it's eyes are bulging because they're red.
Officer, please help! Kill me! Shut up!
Just
Cook my
slap 'em.
pot roast.
It's gonna be delicious. Please.
The fear and anguish makes it taste better.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's the suffering that really adds the seasoning.
Well, you gave me a would you rather of epic proportions. Would you like a would you rather back?
Yeah, sure. I'll take the.
This one is arguably worse than that hell spawn that you cooked up.
Yep.
Would you rather eat a dish from Cooking with Jack or a dish from Kay's Cooking?
Now I gave you a fun would you rather, a fun,
That wasn't
lighthearted.
That wasn't
would you
fun.
rather. You give me actual Guantanamo Bay torture tactics.
It's the type of shit that the devil would blush over.
You know what? As long as it's not chili, I'm taking Jack.
Yeah, just some medium rare chicken.
Some medium rare chicken. I'll eat around it, don't worry.
Like he does.
I don't want to ever be near the kitchen that Kay's Cooking has ever cooked in. That thing probably smells like a cesspool.
I'd rather get something from Kay, because Kay every once in a while will cook something edible.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a horror show. I mean, most of the time it's a horror show,
90%
but
of
every
the
once
time
in a
it's
while,
horror show.
it's just like a weird pairing of things. Like, okay, I wouldn't add these things together, but at least you could like survive the night after you eat it. With Jack, you're getting salmonella poisoning. Like,
Just depends on the severity of it. I mean,
sure, Kay has raw spaghetti noodles frequently, but like, I'll crunch my way through some rice. It's fine.
the spaghetti wrapped in raw meat, the uncooked spaghetti wrapped in raw meat.
Fucking 4chan recipes.
I'd rather take NyQuil chicken than either of those.
NyQuil chicken.
I'll take 100% NyQuil chicken over anything else that either of those two are cooking.
Oh man. But seriously, with that, do you wanna like an actual warm up?
Yeah, sure. Give me a warm up.
Okay, so it's kind of like an improv thing. Have you ever played Questions?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna go back and forth. You can only ask questions,
Mhm.
and you can't like repeat questions, and you can't like well, you can just say back whatever I just said, and it has to be like pertaining to the conversation. You can't just ask like random questions.
Okay.
So, do you want to play?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you already lost.
Oh,
You're only
Damn.
supposed to ask questions. That's one for me.
this sounds.
Do you understand the rule?
Yeah, I get it now.
That you lost again.
God damn. There's a little bit of front hand, backhand action.
Do you want to start?
Maybe, I don't know.
Is something unclear?
Could you define more, maybe?
Do you want me to repeat it?
Possibly, if it's not too much on you.
Is that a question?
Possibly.
Well, that's definitely not a question.
Question mark on the end of it.
You
Maybe.
can't just put a question mark.
Mayhaps.
Fuck you? Question mark at the end?
Perchance?
Perchance. You can't just say perchance. Okay, do you want to start?
Maybe. I don't know what I'm supposed to be saying.
You just ask questions.
Okay. You ever ride a bike?
Do you think I have?
You ever wanted to write your name in the cement?
Is that a different question? Yeah?
Sorry. I was gonna keep
Do you
going
want-
with the Jonathan Frakes stuff. but
I
couldn't
said it
get
has to
in
pertain to
time.
the conversation. You did exactly what I told you couldn't do.
You know what? If I'm gonna be honest with you,
Yeah.
I can't think on the spot like that. So
All right. You want to stop playing?
yeah, sure.
That wasn't an answer. That wasn't a question. You
Okay.
suck at that. I thought that it was going to go poorly for you because you've never done it before, but I didn't think you would.
You know what?
All right.
I just don't play a lot of like word games. Like, my wife also wants to play like numbers or sticks or snaps, and I'm just like, oh. Can I not think for like 20 minutes in a conversation?
So it sounds like I need to play questions with your wife.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good one.
All right.
She's more or less the brain teaser games.
That was fun. That went almost exactly like how I expected it to go.
Yeah, probably.
I apologize. That was I ambushed you on your own YouTube channel.
You did. You 100% ambushed me and made me look like a fool.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. I know where you live. I have a tire iron.
Yeah, you'll see me on Friday.
I will. Then I'll bring a tire iron. See how well you can talk when your jaw's wired.
Was this really necessary?
I don't know. You tell me.
Wham!
You want to play questions? Here's a fucking question. Do you like eating things through a straw?
How many whacks before I break through your fucking kneecap?
How many hits does it take to get to the gooey center of a Jerry Tootsie Pop?
Doxed.
Oh, but like they have, like your name is.
I know I went.
There's a whole rant about your name. That's okay. Right. I like how we try and keep up the names in like any recording, but then ultimately just start screaming at each other with each other's names.
It's real, so we are actually angry. We say, no, fuck you, Leon. Fuck, bitch.
Fuck. Like I noticed it's been a long day of League recording when I start hearing Devin and Jerry and the fucking recording is gone very silent.
I try to. Yeah, that's a rough one.
That's not even like I'm trying to be entertaining. That's just that's like League affliction to you. It's like constantly doing DOT damage.
I watched one of Bigfoot's videos that we were playing League together.
Yeah.
And I completely sold on this man. I owe him an apology. When he listens, Devin, Bigfoot, if you're listening, I'm sorry. He kept trying to engage me in conversation, and I am just dead ass doing my chunkle clear. I'm like, yeah, cool.
You're just fucking deadpanning him?
I did deadpan it. He's like, all right, hey, do you mind if we do a recording on this one? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then I may as well have turned off my mic.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry.
I was backseating his Yorick gameplay because I was like, yeah, you don't want to walk away from Briar when she's screaming. You want to walk towards her. So I was like, oh yeah, the barrier is pretty good play right there. And he's like, are you fucking watching the video right now? I was like, yeah. But
oh man. So you watched Obsessed? I haven't seen it yet.
I did watch Obsessed. It was I put down on the topics that is real bad. But like personally to me, I mean, it's how do I say anything without spoiling anything? It's not so much scary as it is like cringe. Like, ooh, like, yeah, it makes me feel uncomfortable, but not because it's like freaky or scary or something's like, oh, it's like when you're watching season 1 of The Office and it's the fucking like, what's it called? The international like day when they're all wearing like what nationality they are. It's like that scene.
So I haven't seen it. It looks okay, but similar to you, I got like a red flag when I saw like, because that's all I've been seeing on my For You page and like everything. And someone's like, yeah, this movie is going to be like horror movie of the year, maybe even movie of the year. It is so good. And when they said that like, there's people are saying that it's not scary, but there's different kinds of horror movies. I'm like, yep. That's all I needed to hear.
I wouldn't say it's necessarily scary. There are some like, oh my god points. It's more of like a thriller kind of thing. It's more of like atmospheric horror.
I don't know. I feel like once you start like having to defend the movie rather than just giving it like, there's different kinds of horror and you gotta, be open to that. And it's like, okay. But my thing with that, I told you this morning, all I've been seeing is people online who are like identifying with the girl. Like, oh my gosh, that's so me. Oh my gosh, I act like that. And it's like, why are you happy that you are identifying with a girl who is, to be clear, spoilers, I guess, because I haven't seen it either, but I mean, it's like I said, it's everywhere, so it's hard to believe you haven't seen spoilers. Being like basically pushed to the back of her mind and like mind controlled via monkey paw wish. So yeah, she's acting a little like a psycho, and you're like, oh my gosh, slay! It's like,
You know, it's funny.
you
There's a scene where they're like laying in bed together, and then he's like, "I'm gonna get up," and she just screams, "No, stay!" And right when she did that, Vicky's like, "Me." Yeah, that you?
listen, and I get it that like a lot of people are joking, probably.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, oh me, but there's some people who are like, I don't. If you're not joking, you should break up with your boyfriend, and if he's not the problem, you should probably
You should be
find a padded room. Because she's not supposed to be relatable. She's supposed to be
what
acting
the fuck?
crazy because she's being tortured, essentially. Maybe she's not.
Maybe don't
I don't know.
idolize that.
Maybe just maybe. Oh
Maybe
my
just
god!
maybe.
Like the people, I haven't seen it now as much, but people that were like, "Oh, we have a Harley Quinn Joker relationship." I'm like, y'all are the worst.
Y'all are like 300 pounds, 900 combined. What? Am I wrong in that saying? If I'm wrong, fucking hang me in the rafters.
When you guys kiss, your chins touch.
When you guys
All four of them.
You guys kiss, your whole fucking frontal face is touching. Tits and all. Both pairs.
Yeah. That's not
yeah.
a good thing. That's or who else? The fucking 50 Shades of Grey people. It's like these are all abusive relationships. This is not. Why are you bragging about you're all idiots?
Or the fuck, what was I thinking? No, I just got my head stuck on like the Nightmare Before Christmas as a personality type people.
Oh god.
The same people who listen to Sleep Token and say it's a different type of metal. It's just shit. Yeah, it is a different type of metal.
Shit.
It's just shit.
I haven't heard. I've heard good things about Sleep Token, but I have never listened for myself, so I cannot.
I have listened to a lot of it, mainly because Adrian listens to Sleep Token. Mm-hmm. So whenever we're in the car together, I hear it off of his radio, and I'm just like, wow.
Seems like the type.
Y'all really got people fucking pining for this shit, huh? What'd you do? Would you put cocaine in the fucking lyrics?
I don't know. Maybe just a hater.
I am just a hater. I'll be day one, stay one hater of Sleep Token. Fuck you.
You know what are two bad horror movies, but I love them deeply?
Van Helsing.
Is Van Helsing a horror movie?
No, it's an action movie. It's like a gothic action movie.
That is, in fact, a terrible movie that I love dearly. I think we've already talked about that.
Yeah, we were doing that game where it was like we were thinking of an actor.
Hugh Jackman. Like,
yeah, Hugh Jackman. You were like, "Is he in a horrible movie?" I was like, "Yeah."
Have you seen Serial Mom with Matthew Lillard and I forget the name of the woman in that?
No, but I do like some Matthew Lillard.
It is, so it's kind of like it's not quite a parody like, Scary Movie, but it is like very meta. So this mom, Matthew Lillard's mom, becomes like snaps one day and she like starts killing people. So she's serial mom and like she starts like harassing. It's terrible. It's a bad movie.
Yeah.
It is not good, but it is really, really fun. And then that kind of like wraps it around to being good again.
Oh, there's a kill count on it.
She calls her neighbor and like uses this like deep voice and says stuff like, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck you in the pussy," and shit like that. And she goes over and has like tea with her, and the woman's like, "Yeah, this person keeps calling me and saying all these terrible things," and she's like, "Oh, that's so sad. Hey, on my way in, I couldn't help but notice your flowers. You have some really nice pussy willows. It just like reveals that it's her. Like, what kind of? It's a terrible movie, but it is great once you realize it is terrible. Similar to Lake Placid. Have you ever seen Lake Placid?
I have not seen Lake Placid.
Giant alligators.
I would be terrified of that. What?
No, it is corny as hell.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Betty White is in it.
Betty White?
Yeah.
No fucking way. Hold up.
Yeah, Betty White.
Bill Pullman.
She starts like feeding the baby alligators, and like they grow up to be like huge. And there's a scene where like a bear, because these like people are going to like investigate the crocodile or alligators, whichever they are.
Yeah.
And they're like doing a documentary or whatever, and they're like frozen because there's like a grizzly bear there, and one of the alligators jumps out of the water and like bites the grizzly bear's head off. And they're like, holy shit. Turns out Betty White has been, well, spoiler alert for Lake Placid.
Oh, no way, but it looks like such a great movie.
Are you gonna watch it? I'll refrain if you're gonna watch.
I'm not gonna watch it.
But Betty White, turns out she's been like, well, she fed her husband to the alligators.
What a great woman.
Yeah, I guess. Well, her husband was like abusive, so she like pushed him into the alligators, and then she's been taking care of the alligators because they got rid of the husband for her. And the reason they're so big and aggressive is because she runs like a cow farm, and she'll like take out a cow and then like smack its behind, and it'll run towards the water, and then like all the alligators will come and like eat the cow every day. That's why they're giant.
She's feeding them good.
It's a terrible movie, but I would recommend it. 10 out of 10.
I'm looking up all these images from it. They had some practical effects. They don't look that bad though.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't like a B movie. It wasn't like an Anaconda, even though I do guilty pleasure Anaconda. But it wasn't like low budget kind of like CGI slop. Neither of them were. It was just kind of like, I think it was like they were both just like self-aware that these were going to be goofy, and they kind of leaned into it.
Yeah, there is a Lake Placid versus Anaconda movie.
Oh joy!
You got to watch it.
I miss that one.
You know what else is a really shitty movie, but it's great? And like I feel like they knew it was going to be shitty, so they just leaned into it. Sharknado.
Oh yeah, there's like, what is there, like 5 Sharknados?
There's 6.
Yeah, they each make like $1 trillion. So
for
why
being
not?
like 20 fucking bucks to make. Hey Jim, do you know how to work this camera? No, but my stoner cousin does. We'll give him $50. All right. All right, so just film this area right here, and we're just gonna act like there's a giant tornado with sharks coming at us. Okay. 20 million at the box office. Speaking of shitbirds at the box office, haha, see what I'm doing there? It was horrible. Don't look at me. You know, guys, you know, you watch Pay Money Wubby, right?
Yeah.
So you know the thing that happened with the Logan Paul like Pokemon box scandal, or the fake money box scandal. Not really a scandal. It was just a faked box for Pokemon cards.
I knew about a long time ago. He did something zoo, Crypto Zoo.
Yeah,
not
Crypto
else?
Zoo. That was CoffeeZilla.
Oh,
who covered the Coffee Zoo with Logan Paul, but his little like Pokemon guru, he calls him. This guy says something, and I hear this a lot from these like crypto bros. I can't remember his fucking name, but he had a really shiny head. That's all I remember about him. He said, I invest in hard assets, like, you know, Pokemon, because it appreciates in money, and it's nostalgic. I was like, you motherfuckers are treating a children's card game like stock options. So,
Yeah.
hold up. There we go.
There we go.
Oh well. Hold up. Let me pause it. Yeah, he's talking about like holding like hard assets, like these cards are gonna appreciate in so much value. The value that these cards are put at is by like PSA and all these fucking like card grading companies, which are overpricing the literal fuck out of all of them, right? There is no reason in the world that like a first edition Pikachu like card should be over $5,000. It's a piece of fucking cardboard. So it's like these
Yeah.
I'm investing in hard assets is really stupid, which leads to a lot of fucking scalpers in like the community. I know I talk about scalpers so much and it's like, well, scalpers are a big boogeyman just to me. But that doesn't like the problem with card games and scalpers is so huge that the newest fucking thing of Goblin Storm, which is basically Magic's like it was kind of a really cool like goblin art style done by a certain artist. I can't remember their name. And the scalping problem is so bad that the artist couldn't even couldn't even buy a copy for himself because for themselves. They got it through the mail, like from Magic the Gathering, like they have like an official one, but they wanted to buy another one for a family member and literally couldn't buy it. I think like a handful of people who like actually got it were like, trying to actually buy the thing because they want to use it. But then it's like there's estimated like 60% of all that stock just went to scalpers.
Jesus.
And it was being flipped instantly on eBay. Like literally you could the thing was sold out in 45 minutes. Like the entire stock on the website was sold out within 45 minutes and you could see like all this stupid Goblin Storm product all over eBay. Which really fucking shitty. If you are a scalper, you should, do the world and low tier god yourself. But, there's that.
Jesus.
But another
Yeah.
funny thing about that, as somebody who ordered Goblin Storm, got a Miku, like a Miku secret lair. So he has Pinkertons coming to his fucking door.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last time somebody got like a unreleased secret lair, his house was bombarded by wizards, fucking lawyers and shit like that. He's like, "You guys sent it to me."
Okay.
Oh yeah, fuck scalpers.
Interesting.
If you're a scalper, do the world a favor and take yourself out of it.
Yeah.
I stand on that. 10 toes down.
He's out of line, but he's right.
He's right, bro. And it's like scalpers aren't even just hitting like cards and stuff like that. Scalpers have been a problem forever. Like trying to get concert tickets, like trying to get festival tickets. Even like the digital circus is getting movie tickets bought by scalpers. It's like, bro, what? Do you like not have a fucking line to stand on? That you're just gonna keep buying all this shit and hopefully flipping it?
It's that Sigma male grind set.
Yeah, they can Sigma male grind these nuts in their mouth.
I don't think you want anybody grinding your nuts in their mouth. That sounds uncomfortable for you.
That doesn't matter. They have to take all of it into their mouth. That's the point of it.
Well, since we're talking about people who are fucking pieces of shit, salesmen, like aggressive pitch salesmen.
Like the don't take no for an answer guys.
Yeah, hate you.
Yeah.
I was, you know the story, but I was accosted by some Kirby vacuum salesmen.
Yeah. They dropped Grandma's ashes on the ground and tried vacuuming it up.
No, nothing like that. But we were just hanging out. It was a normal day. I was hanging out with some other friends, and we were watching a movie. We were watching Watchmen. I was having someone watch Watchmen for the first time.
Yeah.
And my ex's brother was like walking outside to take the dog out, and they just walked into the house as he was like walking out, and me and Buddy were like, hello, can we help you? And they're like, oh, your roommate just let us in. And my roommate, in fact, did not let them in. They pushed their way in, and they're like, oh, you got a nice house here, everything looks good, but oh, that. And we're like, what do you want? And they're like, oh, we're with the Kirby vacuum people, and we're here to like, we're giving out free carpet cleanings and all that. And I'm like, no thank you, I have a vacuum. They're like, oh, well, we know you have a vacuum, but this is a whole new thing, it'll give this and that. And at the time, we had all hardwood floors. We had, like, you've been to that house.
Yeah.
It was all hardwood, except for, like, we had, like, a couple throw rugs and, whatever. And they're like, well, we don't really need that. It's expensive. And they're like, oh, but it's a lifetime investment in this and that. And then they brought in this woman who looked like she was maybe, in her 20s. And like, well, Sharon here is going to help us out. And she's going to, clean your carpets for you. And I'm like, I don't think so.
Please leave.
And they just wouldn't take it. I'm like, now's not a really good time. It's like, oh, it'll only take a couple minutes. I'm like, well, we're watching a movie. We can't really do that if the vacuum is going. She's like, well, the movie will be there when you get back. But this is a once in a lifetime thing, And I guess they were coming with their van and they were going all over to like everybody. Like, they parked their van or whatever. I'm like, we might not be stopping by again, and we have really good deals that you don't find in the stores. And I'm like, okay. So we like I said, we have one rug, and this woman like goes over the rug with the vacuum, and they have this black parchment paper. They kind of like get this tool and they like get some of the stuff up and like, oh, look how much is left after you vacuum. Look how much hair is left on it after you vacuum. And we're like, shame. The fucking throw rug. Don't care. And to be fair, it did get up a lot of the stuff. They
I was impressed.
She vacuumed for like, whatever, a couple passes over the rug, and she's like, okay, well, what other rugs do you have? And I'm like, ma'am, I'm not lying to you. That is the only scrap of like carpet or anything. She's like, you don't have anything upstairs? And I'm like, well, to be fair, the bedroom at the time did have carpeting, but my pregnant wife was up there, so you're not going up there with the fucking vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
So I said, no, there's nothing else. She's like, there's nothing upstairs. And I'm like, no, it's all hardwood.
All hardwood.
Like, no, there's nothing in the bathroom. We don't even have like a fucking carpet bath mat in the bath. It was like, and she's like, oh, well, I'm not really allowed to leave until I'm here for an hour. And I'm like, what? It's like, yeah, I'll get in trouble if I don't like to show you everything in like the vacuum. I won't get paid. And I'm like, am I being held hostage right now? Like, you forced this woman to clean up my one rug, and so we couldn't watch the movie because she had to like run the vacuum every now and then because she was afraid that the people were going to come by and see her not
just chilling watching Watchmen.
So me and my friend decided to play like the heads up charades thing, and she started joining in. Like after an hour they came back and they're like, oh, so how did she do? And I didn't want to get her fired. Well, oh, she did a great job. Yeah, it's really good vacuum. He's like, oh, so you're gonna buy one? I'm like, that's not exactly what I said.
Don't go jumping the gun there, bud.
And I'm like, oh, well, we really only have like the one carpet. So like I said, she's like, oh, she didn't show you all the functions that it could do? And I'm like, no, she showed us. She was great. Like, it's a really good pitch. And I was like, I'm stuck between not wanting to get this person like fired or not get paid, but also I don't want the fucking vacuum. So I'm like, I try to do the thing like, oh, well, my wife's upstairs. I can't really be making purchases without big purchases without consulting her. She's like, oh, I thought you were the man of the house. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, it's not exactly how modern relationships work.
I'm old bat.
This is not the 1950s, so, we're kind of partners here. And she goes, and then she shifts gears quick as light. She's like, well, it would be a nice, present for her. I'm like, what decade is this? Like, I'm going to buy her a dishwasher and a vacuum cleaner because women love getting fucking chores for their birthday.
All right, honey, this will help you suck that dust right up. Now get back to it, toots. Fucking leave.
And, I was like, yeah, no, it's just not in my price range. And they're like, here, we'll cut you, a really good price. We'll give you, whatever % off. I'm like, listen, the thing is, whatever the price is, I need to consult my wife on this. And they're like, well, if you really have to. They're mad about it.
If you really...
So, and I go upstairs, and I'm like, hey, again, sleeping, pregnant wife. I'm like, hey, the fucking vacuum people want, and no. I'm like, you got it.
You got it.
And I start walking down the stairs, and I'm like, hey, so, and rude as hell, they're like, I know what she said. And then just walk out, no handshake, no nothing. I'm like, what the fuck, you asshole?
You see, in that moment, that's when you just bluff and be like, there's a loaded gun in this house, and I am not afraid to use it because I did not invite you in.
That's what, who I thought of immediately? I thought of fucking Gob and Bigfoot. I'm like, they would have blown your shit smooth off if you walked into their house.
That's it. You looked weak at the time. It was the eyes. They saw it all. You don't got the eyes of a killer.
Well, I was in a compromised position, laying down on the couch with my buddy watching a movie.
If anybody just barges their way into my house, it's just hands on sight.
I know what she said, and then just walks off.
I know what she said. Okay, then why didn't you hear when I said it the 5 times?
They desperately didn't want me to
go up and
converse. They're like, we gotta get him. He's the weak one.
They caught you instantly.
And I started looking at the person that was vacuuming my shit, and I'm like, are you part of this, you bitch? Make me feel all bad for you.
Actually, even if you have hardwood, I mean, you could still vacuum hardwood. We got tile. We still vacuum the house.
Is this still going on, and they're gonna walk through my front door now and be like, even your friends?
I'm actually a Kirby salesman. I'm sorry.
So all these Kirby business cards been showing up every time we hang out.
Yeah, it's actually
the long sell.
Everybody, your new job, your new relationships, you're gonna start noticing messes more and more around you. God, I wish we had a powerful vacuum that could get this up. It's well, we got the shop vac that couldn't handle a mess like this, not like a Kirby.
You pop out of my closet with the fucking Kirby vacuum. Look how good it is.
It'll suck up your fucking sheets and just fucking starts stealing your house. Hey, they're taking up all your fucking cards and shit like that. Look, and he can even pick up this book and steals your D&D books.
Oh, I'd be sad about that. I'd actually do something at that point.
I'll buy. Just stop stealing my house, please.
Stop sucking it up with the fucking Luigi's Mansion vacuum.
Since we've been on the topic of just shit people today, you know what? Yeah. I feel like it was that fucking... It's that would you rather that I put out there. I put the
sour taste on the whole pod.
Yeah. People... Okay. I don't know if you've seen this, but there's been a group of women complaining on grocery store delivery apps, and they're oh, there needs to be a option to only have women who deliver our groceries because the men just keep fucking it up. Get your own fucking groceries, you lazy fucking pig. Get off your ass. Go to the fucking groceries. I don't have time. I got my kids. Take them. I don't have the car. I don't care. Fucking wait. Groceries don't need to happen like that. Oh, but it gives this person a job. Yeah. No, it fucking doesn't. They're running groceries for cents on the dollar. Fuck you. All these delivery apps. Holy.
I feel like if it's your job to deliver stuff, you should probably deliver it correctly.
Yes, I'm saying that too, but like, fuck you for ordering groceries. And these people don't order light. They're not just like, oh, I forgot to get butter. Let me just order it real quick. They're fucking ordering half the store. I saw somebody have to deliver like an exercise bike. And he's like, dog, I don't know how I'm going to get this into my car. I drive a fucking Nissan. And they were ordering like this exercise bike, fucking like an entire party's worth of fucking shit, like groceries. And he's like, I can't get this in my car. I was like,
you should invest in a minivan for your part-time grocery getter job.
That too, but like I hate all these delivery apps. I've used like Uber Eats once or twice. Never again. I hate that shit because it's like they don't get paid a lot, and also they're like pining for that tip. And the one time I left like a minimum tip, it was like, I ordered some Wingstop, and I had the thing is like, hey, call me when you're here, because it's like I was living in like the military housing, so it was hard to get around that neighborhood.
Right.
So I was like, hey, just call me when you're here, and then like, whatever. So I go back to like, I think I was playing TFT. And then all of a sudden, I was like, where the fuck is my order? I finished the whole match, and it should have been here, like, halfway through. And I look, and, like, my bag was, like, just thrown at my door, and my drink was, like, splashed onto the fucking ground. And I was like, yo, what? And so I sent a message, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? He's like, tip better. I was like, yeah, I got a fucking tip for you. Why don't you get a real fucking job, dumbass? And then I did the whole thing. I got heated. That was my Wingstop. The ranch was broken and it was all over everything. And it's like, if you're going to be that unhinged and just throw shit because somebody gave you a bare minimum tip of, I think it was like fucking $6. I was like, fuck you.
Damn. Maybe you're the asshole.
Maybe I am the ass. You know what? I'm not even going to say that I'm not the asshole. I am. I can be pretty, what's it called?
Now, I get it. Because I think I take people's side because I have ordered, like when it's from a restaurant, I usually get what I want, like through DoorDash. That's usually fine.
Yeah.
But if it's like a grocery store, they have never gotten it right. Like I could look at and I could see what's in stock on the thing, and they're like, "Yeah, they don't have that."
No, but
or
that's...
even worse, they'll like if they don't. Sometimes they'll text you be like, "Hey, they don't have that. Do you want like this?" I'm like, fine, that's whatever. Sometimes they'll just grab whatever the fuck they feel like is a good substitute, and they'll bring it, and they're like, "Well, this is what you wanted." It's like quite literally not like my car. My battery died like dead and it was in the garage, so I couldn't even like get it out. I had to buy a jump starter, and I just needed it for like this one time so I could get it out and get a new battery. So I saw one for like $60. I'm like, all right, bet I'll get it. One time purchase, it'll be nice to have one. And I look, it was through Walmart, and I look and like $150 had been taken out, and I'm like, excuse the fuck out of me. They get here, and because I was trying to like text them, and I called Walmart, and Walmart's like, oh, that's not really our thing. I'm like, the fuck it isn't. Like, it's a third party. They do like the deliveries. Fucking okay. And they get there, and because they weren't answering, I was like trying to text with them, but I guess they don't text while driving. They get hit there, and I'm like, I'm not paying for that. And they're like, oh, we can't do returns on this. You have to go through Walmart. And I'm like, I'm not taking that. I ordered a $60 like whatever thing, and you got me this $150 one that is double what I wanted to pay for this. And they're like, oh, well, they didn't have the smaller one, so we sent you a message that we were going to get this one. And I'm like, yeah, and I didn't respond to that message because I never got that message, so you just went ahead and got it anyway? And they're like, oh, that's our policy. We can't leave people waiting. I'm like, so you did double the charge and you thought that you're fucking idiot. So I'm like, no, take it back. And they're like, oh, you have to call the store. And I'm like, fine, give it here. I took it and I'm like, mail me or like email me the receipt or whatever. And they're like, okay. I jump my car, and the first thing I did after it was jumped, I drove back to Walmart and I fucking returned it.
Rightfully
and
so.
I showed them like all of the chat. I showed them like the thing, and they're like, it's open and you did use it. I'm like, yeah, but it's not what I wanted. Like, I wanted the $60 one, and you guys gave me this wrong. And like, okay, because it was like a third party thing, well, we can give you like store credit. And I'm like, no, I want my money back. I was a little Karen about it, but I feel like it was justified. I'm like, I'll go talk to like the higher ups. I'll talk to the fucking, I'll go up the chain. I'll be that guy. And they're like, okay, well, I'll talk to my manager, see what they can do. And wouldn't you know it, they refunded me my money.
Oh, that's crazy. Who would have thought? I hate the stigma about being a Karen, because it's like, this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Let me go up the chain so that I can talk to somebody who may know what they're doing or what they're talking about. Like, is it kind of a dick move to be like, yeah, let me talk to the manager? I mean, somewhat, but like, what the fuck else is that manager doing? Yeah. They're there to fucking talk.
I don't want to like be angry and yell at normal customer service person. This is like, they had no idea what was happening. But like, if you don't help me, I'm out $150. Like, no, someone's gonna fix this, and if you can't fix it, I don't want to see your fucking face right now.
Do you know how many times you explain, like, perfectly explain something to somebody and be like, no, this is what happened, blah 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 blah, each step, and they're still just like, I don't understand. And it's like, well, I just fucking explained it to you, so let's put our fucking thinking cap on.
Why don't you bring me someone whose fucking frontal cortex has developed all the way, and we'll talk to them?
Why don't you give me someone who's not suffering from a CTE right now?
Oh, man.
God, I hate dealing with customer service so many times. Like, nobody has worse customer service than the fucking VA.
I bet.
Oh boy, they'll run you through. I tried just getting a doctor's appointment to go get like my ingrown toe, dealt with, right? Because it's been a reoccurring problem. I was like, they got to cover it, blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
It took me 3 months to get into that, to go to the podiatrist just for him to cut it out in like 5 seconds.
Yep.
No, I'm so glad we waited 3 months. Now my toe's infected.
Like, not to get political, but like this whole insurance thing and everything, it makes everything so much more complicated.
And that's the thing, though. I'm at 90% disability. Like, I'm accepted across the board of anything that goes on to the VA. So it's like, what are you checking? Like, I get there's a wait list. Actually, there's not, because they just wanted to give me the runaround. It was literally like, here you go, come this day. And it's like, why are you mad at me? I need the fucking doctor's help.
This is what you're here for. Aren't you here to help veterans? What? I'm sorry, you have to do your job.
Oh my God, the amount of people who hate doing their job. Don't get me wrong. If you get mandatory overtime, that shit stings a little bit. But at the end of the day, that's more money in your pocket, right?
Day's gonna end.
The end of the day. But people will get so heated. They get that you've been awarded. And by the way, they say you've been awarded. That shit pisses me off, though, a little bit. Low-key, I see why they get mad. But you've been awarded 4 hours of mandatory overtime. And then people will be like, ah, fuck. It's like,
yeah.
Why are you mad?
I mean, I hate my job, but I don't bitch and moan.
Yeah.
Like it is what it is, man. I don't know. I saw a video and like I am for like customer service people in like jobs like that. I truly am,
Mm-hmm.
but at some point you gotta grow the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like there's a person who was like in their car crying on like a TikTok video, which why are you crying on the internet? You're
Don't
doing
do
it
that.
for attention. But they're like crying and they're like, they made me work an extra hour at the coffee shop I work at. And I'm like, I hate to be this guy. It's a little boomerish of me, but I work every fucking Saturday moving furniture, and I'm not in my car crying. You make coffee. Like, I don't
Wow.
doubt it's stressful, and people that like, especially people who drink coffee, are kind of assholes about coffee and customer service. They want it fast. I get it, but like, we got to put on our big boy pants. Like, why are you crying on the internet?
Next person who writes my name wrong at Starbucks, I'm going off. You know how many leans I get? Lean? My name is 4 letters. How you messing up one of those letters? Yeah, my name is Leon. Yeah, Bean, got it.
Bean. Sean Bean? I sound like you in Game of Thrones. You think I'm Sean Bean?
Isn't he British?
I don't know. Scottish, maybe?
Nah.
One of those Koreas.
What?
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 No,
Do you have a dress code at work?
I do not. I was going to ask if you had one.
I do. I have to wear a uniform.
I would rather blow my shit smooth off than go back to wearing a uniform.
Well, I have to wear it because it's like flame retardant gear and it's like highlighters. So, kind of.
That makes sense for you. I will say that like, if it was like I have to wear like a harness when I go up on my lift for safety. Obviously, like if I fall off the lift, I don't. That's fine. And for like safety stuff, I get that. So I'll walk that back a little bit. But like, I've seen like fast food, like McDonald's, Domino's, Starbucks. You have to wear like a collared shirt. You have to wear a fucking tie at McDonald's, a collared shirt, and like a belt with. But fuck you. I'm not doing. I had to do that at fucking Subway. We had to wear collared shirts, and like they're made of fucking asbestos. They're so terrible. It's like, is these someone's lawn clippings? No, working in a factory, I've seen people wear like a scrap of a t-shirt and sandals.
That's because you're in a factory. You're surrounded by 4 walls and no eyes to see you. But for like most jobs, when you're like, I think most jobs have a uniform. Like, even things like car dealerships, like some gas stations make you wear like the quick trip stuff, like the shirt and the slacks.
Yeah, but why does it gotta be? Why do you have to wear a collared shirt? Every collared shirt I've ever worn, it, like I said, it feels like you put like fucking Brillo pads on a piece of cloth.
You want to talk about an uncomfortable fucking uniform that you have to wear? I'm gonna go bust out my blues, and then you can feel that awful material, and then you'll know pain because you have to wear that. And when you're wearing that and you're pulling into Hawaii, but even though you're pulling into a tropical climate, but just because it's winter time, you have to wear your blues, so you're standing there on the flight deck getting the sun beat down on your face while you're at parade rest, while you're going by to the Arizona. It's the worst. I was literally in hell. I had the dude right next to me just drop from heat exhaustion. I was like, yeah, sounds about right. It is the worst uniform ever.
Yeah. But I get why, you probably get why you gotta wear it.
I mean, yeah. I get why we have to do that, but it's still fucking lame. I saw a TikTok that you posted, bud. Not to throw your dirty laundry out there. I know TikTok is el cringe.
Okay, go ahead.
I saw you were looking at a thing from the Unsub podcast. And the guy was talking about there was a cornucopia on the fucking Fruit of the Loom. To right back to what we were talking about a couple of episodes ago about the Mandela
That's why I was
effect.
talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not true. That's not real. Why? Why would they lie about having a fucking cornucopia on the thing? What is big underwear hiding? Like, what do they have to...
Big Underwear's been hiding this shit from us for years.
I know there was a fucking cornucopia, and then you're like shot with tranquilizer darts because you're out of your fucking mind.
The cornucopia is like the fucking back of the Declaration of Independence. It's got the key to the hidden treasure.
I'm Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage in this bitch, and you're gonna show me the Declaration of Independence.
I need someone who can do fucking animations to animate Nicolas Cage losing his shit in like a fucking like a Goodwill looking for.
Where is it? Where's the cornucopia? The fucking white man.
He's like holding it up to the light, rubbing orange juice and shit on it. Like, it's here somewhere.
The briefs. Where do you keep the briefs? We don't hold underwear here, sir. This is a fucking Goodwill. Show me! He fucking docks him with his fist.
Where's the intake? I know you guys hide it. Where are the donations? I want to see them before they get on the floor.
Big Underwear's at the back of every Goodwill in Ross. Just like, we gotta take the cornucopia ones. You ever been to Ross?
I have been to Ross Dress for Less.
Ross Dress for Less. Pretty good stuff there.
Yeah, they have a fucking fat fuck aisle that I like to frequent.
They
the guys in the that are modeling on the pictures for the fat fucks, they look nice. They look rather happy to be here.
Have you?
Everybody else is like doing some sport shit, like, oh yeah, kicking a ball, and the fat guys are leaning up against a piece of wood. They're like, or sitting in a fucking office chair. You can only see them from the shoulders up because no one wants to see their fucking beer gun. I'm like, I identify with those guys.
You can definitely tell what type of like neighborhood you're in by what kind of clothes a Ross will put on the fucking shelves. I've been to a Ross down here in where I'm at, and I live in a pretty, Hispanic heavy neighborhood. So the Ross around here, just a bunch of like chinos, some fucking white, some Dickies, like very floral dresses and everything, and I'm like, And then I've been to a Ross up in Wisconsin, and it's like fucking polos, slacks, and some beer shirts, like fucking Budweiser, and I'm like, that's
a lot of flannels. A lot of flannels. I don't like that mannequins are like, they're not like the full mannequins where it's just a torso for some reason, or like just the waist down.
I don't like,
when the mannequins, full mannequin.
I don't like when the mannequins don't have nipples.
That is weird.
Yeah, I was like, I have nipples. Why can't this mannequin have nipples? Also, how will I know if this bra will cover my nipples from poking out when it gets too cold?
That is a good question.
That's a great question. Pondered it.
My girlfriend accused me of gaslighting, and I told her it's not gaslighting, it's the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Try that one out.
Try that one out on your next argument. See if you're sleeping on the couch.
Are you lying to me? No, bitch, it's Mandela effect. Big underwear got me fucked up.
It's only Big Underwear that's doing it. It's no other companies.
I'm blaming Big Underwear for all of my flaws from now on. You're 30 minutes late for work. You're fucking Big Underwear, man. I was trying to find underpants that had the cornucopia on them. I know I have them.
They're somewhere.
I only wear underpants with cornucopia.
You know what? We could probably dig through my dad's drawer or like his dresser, and I'm pretty sure we'll find a 1998 Fruit of the Loom white tee.
I'm sure he'll be just thrilled by the boys rushing into his garments and looking for a fucking on a coke rampage for fucking.
Where are we getting the coke
cornucopias.
from?
Why else would we be looking through your dad's old clothes to find a fucking cornucopia and the Fruit of the Loom?
Well, Bigfoot's convinced that it
Clearly,
was
drugs
there.
are involved.
Bigfoot was convinced that the cornucopia was there. I remember one time you
he
left
got
and
pissed.
he's like, it fucking was there. I remember.
You don't. You don't remember that because it doesn't exist.
I was like,
You think big underwear is fucking re-engineering the cosmos so that you fucking think there was a cornucopia? Why? To what end?
oh man, I love, because I bet you he does this about me too. It's like, whenever one of us leaves, Bigfoot will just be like, bring up something that we were talking about that he disagreed with.
He holds a grudge for he tries to keep the peace, but he can't keep it in. So we'll be so then you'll leave or I'll even spend 2.5 hours man, fuck that guy, but
Yeah.
sorry if you're listening. Sorry if you're listening, Bigfoot, but what did he?
He'll just hold it until the very end and be like, there was a fucking cornucopia, that stupid ass. Yeah. Big news.
Every time, man, he complains about cringe pushing. It's just a way to play the game. I'm like, okay. I know, bud. I have to tell you, I was secretly thrilled that he got cringe pushed on. I'm not gonna lie.
And then even he broke and he was like, that's so fucking lame. That's such a fucking stupid way to play.
Is it when Scion is just smacking your tower in front of you? I'm like, all right, I kept it in, but
he should have been
in the safety of our podcast that he is gonna listen to. I was a little found a little bit of retribution in the fact that he got the bow special.
I don't care. I'm gonna be up in gold. Boom.
Good death.
Solo bolo.
Oh man. What are we on time, bud? What do we got?
I just got an announcement.
All right.
Gonna be doing a big RuneScape thing with a bunch of friends. You're gonna be involved too.
I'll be there.
Gonna be teaching you guys how to play RuneScape. It's gonna be RuneScape 3. I know there's a small majority of the community that's just like, cringe. But I gotta tell you this right now. The RuneScape community, probably one of the most wholesome and inviting groups ever.
Well, that's neat.
So, and plus it's like, I'm getting a bunch of people together who I personally know. And it's like, you know, I've vetted them, so like even if there's somebody who like maybe you don't know but you want to do something with somebody in RuneScape and like one of us aren't on, you can still reach out to them and stuff like that. So,
all right,
big thing, yeah, big.
Well, I wanted to commit to something, make my own little announcement.
Yeah,
I've been told many a time, I've tried many a time to watch One Piece.
Yeah.
Now, I've tried, I don't like it. Now, I've
Fair.
been told that it gets good around the Arlong Park arc, which is 40 episodes in, which I do find egregious that they're like 25-minute episodes and it gets good 40 episodes in. That's not good math. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. But
Yeah.
I have heard overwhelmingly good things that if you could just get past some of the beginning. So I, on this podcast, am going to commit to watching One Piece through the Arlong Park arc. I will watch at least up to there, guaranteed, no matter what, and I will report back. I don't know, I'll probably watch like 10 episodes
Yeah.
in between shows. So I'll report back next time, and I will let you know where I am in my One Piece journey. I am going to be watching the dubbed, and if you have a problem with that, go fuck yourself. I'm not reading and watching. I don't even really want to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, One Piece is an investment. I think it's good, but if you don't want to watch it, yeah, whatever. I'm not going to sit there and be like, you need to. To be fair, I'm not really I after watching so many modern animes, I'm not really like a big fan of anime anymore. It's all
Yeah.
become the same shit, just the same trope character with a new fucking pair of tits. It's the same fucking story plot beats that we've been seeing for years, and it's like back then it was charming and new because I was a stupid kid and didn't know better. But now I'm just sitting here, it's like, this is literally the same as this anime. It's gonna do the same shit, and everything's a fucking isekai, and it's so annoying. I don't like anime anymore. You know, I like the old ones that I liked, but like I just read manga now, and like if a manga is like if it even hits like a fucking boring part, I just drop it. I'm like, so I understand if you just want to like if you're not hooked of like the first fucking 10 episodes, then just drop it. It's not worth fucking watching as much as everybody's like, "Oh, it's peak, it's peak." Yeah. Punk Hazard's a fun arc.
I've been thinking about trying to find One Pace where they clean up the pacing. That'll also help, but yeah, I mean,
I thought One
you like
Pace
it.
would be like, you get like a chip and scoop up some salsa, but you only get one bite out of the jar.
This episode's Unhinged Lyric is brought to you by You're Pretty. He spreads my cheeks and he makes me scream. He's my number one daddy. Gotta make him cream inside of me. Just keep riding me. That's the song Keep Riding Me.
You know, I don't think that's unhinged. I think that's just a sex act.
Well, nobody asked you.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us. This episode went a little bit off the rails, but it's all right. The next one will probably be better, but you can tell even if this
What's wrong with this
episode was a little
episode?
bit.
What's wrong with this episode? I feel like we killed it.
Oh, we did, but I told somebody to low tier god themselves, so.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we did go off on Daniel Tiger and Anthony Bourdain previously.
That
so
is true. So you know
I
what?
feel like this has been tame compared.
You know
to...
what? In hindsight, putting all that together, that's true. You know what? Thanks. Also,
hey, but even if it was a little bit too much, guys, remember, at the end of the day,
day's gonna end.
bye.